Hi, we're here with Carlos, and Carlos had a fantastic journey working with us in our coaching program. And Carlos, I just want to ask, where were you in your job search before you started working with us?
Well, I'm a 60-year-old guy. I've been working in the utility industry for 35 years. And all of a sudden, I got laid off for the first time ever in my life. For the first time, I had to apply for unemployment. I didn't even know how to do that. And because of my age, my expenses were very much paid. The house was very much paid. So I was okay. However, I took a big psychological and ego hit, if you will, when all of a sudden one day I'm so good, I'm such an expert at this, and you don't have a job anymore.
Yeah.
And that kind of hit me hard, hit other people the different ways, I'm sure. But it hit me hard. It was like, I can't believe this. I survived the pandemic, COVID, blah, blah, all the good stuff. And then all of a sudden, after everything, the world starts to getting better. Mine literally collapsed over the day. So that's how I felt.
And it's hard because no one really teaches you how to do a job search, and then you have a good career and all of a sudden this thing happens. And I'm really glad that you found us because we got a chance to really watch you transform through this. And I'd love to ask you, what was the best part of the program for you or the process?
Well, the first thing that I had to do as a person is to I said, right, I've been in this business for a long time. I had friends. I'm going to call my buds and I'm going to get a job in no time. Well, I did not. There was nothing out there. And the first thing that a friend of mine helped me was to admit the fact that I needed help. Looking for a job when I got my job 35 years ago is not the same as today. Before it was who you know, and today, but to a certain point, that is still the who you know out there. But there's so many tools and social media that I was not aware of. One, because I didn't have to. I didn't need LinkedIn. I didn't have Facebook. I didn't need any of this stuff because I never really needed it. So my first wake-up call was, okay, you're not going to do this by yourself, and I'm going to engage a company to help me out. Yeah. I did a little bit of research. I got a couple of advice from friends, and I got you guys, right? So I joined the program, and let me start it with saying, money well spent on my side, total worth it. And when I joined the program, I started understanding to be like when I met others, when you get into a group of others like me, of different ages, of different disciplines, and different industries, and different experiences. And while I was looking for an executive job, there were others still looking for less than an executive work. But we all got together in the same need of looking for something. And I got to tell you, one time I felt like I was like a little AA meeting for unemployed people.
I know, we call it the JSA, the Job Search Anonymous, kind of, right? And it's because people don't understand unless you're going through it too, right?
Right. So then it became, a support group, if you will. You kind of pay for, and got into this support group. And we, one of the things that I liked that we share the experiences of the interviews, the experiences of not getting an interview, the experiences of that I applied for 10 jobs and I didn't get a response from one. Well, that's because you only apply for 10. And then, someone like Jackie said, well, you got to do 100, nothing. So if you do 100, maybe you get 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And working and participating in a group with others are feeling the same and getting the same responses, I started to even wake up even more and say, well, you know what? It's not me.
Yeah.
It's the world that we live in, is the industries that we live in, and then I got introduced by you guys to LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And nobody introduced me. I know it existed. I knew I had a page somehow, or whatever the word is, but for that. But working with you guys and getting my LinkedIn and using it as a tool to
It really
help
changed
the job.
Yeah.
I think that was my biggest benefit, right? To fix my resume, to make it more clear, more specific, more professional. I had my resume because I did it myself. I was not a resume writer.
Yeah.
But again, the LinkedIn, it was, the biggest tool that I think that you guys helped me master. And of course, together with the group, with the group conversation, and let's use the word therapy for now, but the group therapy, if you will, that that they help to do that. I also like the part where we had a to-dos, we had homework, and we had stages that you have to follow, and courses that you have to take, and videos that you have to watch, and then was the another thing that I want to thank you guys for is for the following up on it. You didn't do your homework. You're supposed to be here and you're still here. What the hell? What are you doing? What you're not doing? Well, I'm sorry, I was having a drink at noon. And I said, well, that's not a good idea. And working with Chuck, which also has a great ability to kind of get into your mind. And I said, Carlos, martinis are delicious. Not at noon. No, when you don't have a job, and I thank you for that, Chuck. Still, I remember that, but those are the key things that I don't know if that answers your question, and I keep going.
It did. No, I love it. So, what I heard is not only did you love the group community aspect, because it's true, right? Your friends, your family, they don't understand what you're going through unless they're going through it themselves. So having that community that, like you said, that group therapy that can kind of understand what you're going through, having coaches like Jack that can help get you into a routine and help break some of those bad habits. The branding, your resume and LinkedIn. Once we got you on LinkedIn and started using that as a tool, opportunities started coming to you, right? Which was so exciting. And accountability, right? We have a step-by-step plan and keeping you accountable to get results. And it happened to you pretty quickly. And that was so exciting. And now you're in the next level of your job and your career. And we love that for you. And so thank you so much for sharing, Carlos. We just wish you all the best. And thank you so much. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.